Hey guys, just this is my first time, so bear with me. Um, I just wanted to tell you my story and how I came to know Christ as my Savior. And say I was about 7, 8 years old when my parents, they were fighting a lot and they just didn't get along, and so they decided to get a divorce. And for a while, for like maybe 2 years, I like I was like, oh my gosh, I thought it was all my fault, and I just was crying a lot. It sounds bad, but yeah, I was. Um, I was crying a lot and thought it was all my fault, and I just didn't know how to feel about it, and I was hanging out with the wrong group of people, and then I decided to move in with my mom, and I started going to this new school, and I met this one girl. Her name is Hannah, and I have never had a friend like her. She's still my best friend since we were 10 years old, and she was a Christian, and I did not know that until I was at least 11, and I wasn't saved. I knew nothing about God. I just knew that if you didn't love your neighbor, then you don't love God. That's what I was told by my neighbor. And I was like, what is he saying? Like, is this true? Do I love my neighbor? Do I love God? See, I didn't know that, and one day at the beginning of summer last year, my friend Hannah, she came up to me and she said, would you like to go to this camp with me? And I had no clue what we were doing there, and I, it was just a camp for a week. Just swimming and hiking and stuff like that. And it was a missionary camp, and my leader, she read a bunch of verses to me, and she told me what it was like to be saved. And I was like, wow, I think I want that. And so for like maybe 2 or 3 days there, I was just debating on whether I wanted it or not. And I talked to my leader, Miss Katie, and she she helped me understand that. And so I said, I want to be saved right now. And so that night I got saved. The next day we were leaving from camp, and my parents had camp, and they're not Christians. They weren't Christians then, they're not now. They will probably never be, sadly. And they came to pick me up, and I told them, and I felt like crying because they just sat there and they said, okay, I guess that's good for you. And it really hurt my feelings because I thought maybe they wanted to know Christ too. And ever since then, my life has been way better. I'm hanging out with way better people, and I'm I'm speaking to people about the gospel of Christ at our school. I'm actually one of the leaders at our school that, like, I'm like the leader. And I just wanted to say, if you're not saved and you want to know Christ, and even if you don't, just comment and or video response back to this video, and tell me what your story is. I want to know what your story is, because I care about you, and God cares about you, and He has a plan for you if you just believe in it. And I just wanted to say, I'm very thankful to have Him in my life. Even if I don't care what other people say, I'm just very thankful for Him to have in my life. And if you guys like this video, then I'll keep doing more videos and eventually doing an advice column or something, like maybe like iJustine, I don't know yet. This is my first video. Okay, bye guys.